Welcome to Helping Hands. We are so pleased to serve you. Please watch this brief orientation video to understand our programs, as well as your rights and responsibilities as a person in our programs. At Helping Hands, we offer the following services: skills training. Learn techniques to improve in everyday tasks. School, work, chores, independent living, etc. Case management. Ask your case manager to help you find resources that you may need to access for yourself or your entire family. Therapy. Ask your case manager for a therapy referral to explore deeper thoughts, life anxieties, traumas, or just talk about whatever is on your mind. Parenting sessions and groups. Ask about parenting skills, training and support groups with other parents that may be experiencing the same emotions as you. Child-adolescent groups. Ask about our age-appropriate group sessions for children and adolescents 18 years old and younger. Psychiatry. If you are interested in medication management, ask about a psychiatry referral. If you haven't already, please sign all the forms provided in the consent packet. Here are some of the forms required to start with our programs. Authorization to use and disclose protected health information. This form is also known as a release of information. Your healthcare information is protected by federal privacy laws, HIPAA. This means that we will not share your information with anyone unless you consent for us to do so. Consent is needed if you would like us to share any information with an outside entity, such as a school, doctor, legal representative, or caseworker for government agency, to name a few. To fill out this form, insert your name and date of birth here, or the name and DOB of the client if a legal guardian is completing the form. Check off what you would like us to do. Disclose information. We will only share information with the outside party, but cannot receive information from the outside entity. Request information. We can receive information from the outside entity, but will not disclose any information. Exchange information. We can both share information and receive information from the outside entity. Next, select the entity type that you would like to disclose, request, or exchange information with, and enter the name of the person or entity, their address, and their phone number. Next, please tell us what information you would like us to share. Check as many as you need. And the purpose. Assist in treatment planning means to help us or an entity such as a school or workplace make accommodations that would better serve you. Continuity of care means that you would like us to pick up where someone else left off, such as previous therapist or case manager. Enter your relationship to the client. Insert self if you are signing for yourself. Lastly, sign, date, and don't forget to save your form. A separate release of information form is needed for each entity. Please ask us to send you multiple copies of this form, if applicable. Consent for treatment form. Please read through the notices on this form and consent to each one in the areas of treatment, telehealth, privacy, HIPAA, liability, emergencies, complaints, appointments, electronic signatures, school-based services. Don't forget to sign and save. Medical intake form. Please add your emergency contact and pertinent medical history to this form. Sign and save. Coordination of care information sheet. Please sign to acknowledge that you have received and read important information on how coordination of care can be beneficial to you. Client rights policy. Please read and sign that you understand your rights while enrolled in your programs. In summary, you have the right to be treated with respect, be protected from harm and all abuse, participate in making your program goals, and periodically review your goals. Receive services that align with your goal tracking plan. Be told in appropriate language the contents of your plan. Be told the name, title, and role of staff members involved in your treatment. Have access to any documentation in your treatment record. Be told in appropriate language the admissions and discharge process. Be told in appropriate language the nature and possible side effects of any treatment. Have an aftercare plan. Have a list of your rights readily available by agency staff. Be able to file a grievance if you are not satisfied with your services. To not be discriminated against for any reason, including sex, gender, sexual orientation, disability, or race. There are two ways that you can access and sign your consent packet. 1. Log into the client portal using this web address. You can only log in or create a new account using the email address that you have provided to us during your initial information call. If you would like your email address updated, please contact a team member at info@hhcss.org. 2. Ask us to send you the forms via another electronic means or provide you with a paper hard copy. We will not be able to start any services until the signed consent packet is on file. We also ask that you update these forms yearly. We will notify you when it is time to complete the update. During services, hooray! You're ready to start your self-improvement journey. Once the intake assessment is complete, an assigned team member will contact you to introduce themselves and schedule your first appointments. Please answer their call, text, or email so that you can start services as soon as possible. Call us at 817-349-0607 to check on the status of your assignment. At times, the agency may be at full capacity and incoming clients may be added to a wait list to begin services. Prior to the initial intake, you will be notified if there is a wait list and an approximate time frame of the wait. You will receive a weekly check-in from a staff member while you are on the wait list. It is important that you keep the lines of communication open with the team members involved in your treatment. We can serve you best if you notify us, at least 24 hours in advance if you cannot attend a scheduled appointment. If you change your phone number, email address, or move. If a minor becomes disenrolled in school, changes schools, or moves to an alternative school option such as homeschooling. If you are planning to move outside the service area. If you or a minor becomes legally involved with a probation officer, court system, or child adult protective services. Please provide us with their contact information. If you or a minor becomes hospitalized for a medical or psychiatric reason, please provide us with your discharge paperwork. If you predict that you will become unhoused in the future. If you do not feel you get along well with your assigned team members, we will listen and reassign you to a better fit. While you are in services, your team member will create an initial goal tracking plan and update it frequently. We ask that you promptly sign and return the initial and all subsequent plans when notified. Please ask for a hard copy of the signature page if you are unable to sign electronically. Your services may be interrupted if you do not return the goal tracking plan signature. Discharges. Please attend all scheduled appointments. Excessively missing appointments and failing to communicate with us may result in an automatic discharge from services. You can always re-enroll in services at a later time. Please be mindful that there may be a wait list to do so. If you feel that you have achieved all of your program goals, or you no longer wish to continue with services, please do not ignore your team member. Instead, inform your team member and they will proceed with a scheduled discharge. At this time, we will provide you with an aftercare plan, including resources and referrals that may be beneficial to you in the future. After services, enjoy using your new skills. Be gentle with yourself. Do not feel discouraged or down if you experience some emotions from your past. Try utilizing the tools and resources you received on your own. If you find yourself needing a little help again, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are here for you.